It's bad enough we had to sit through James Gunn's damn awful Superman movie. He now wants us to read 30 pages of his goddamn awful Superman script. That's right, James Gunn has made 30 pages of his Superman script available to the public. On X, he posted this for your enjoyment. Oh, the fucking irony, James. I don't think anyone reading your awful Superman script is going to get any enjoyment out of it. And all because Baby Gunn is being passive aggressive. He's being triggered because Snyder is thriving on Instagram, getting more likes than him, getting more views than him. Look, James, you can't win a popularity contest against Zack Snyder. So stop even bothering, you big baby, you child. I was on my Instagram, where I unfortunately follow him. On his story, he showed us the Blu-ray charts, where Superman apparently is at number 3. How fucking embarrassing. This man is an egotistical maniac. Stop with the stat padding for this goddamn awful fucking film. Where will this end? Look, James, your DCU is going to go the way of the dodo, the way of the dinosaurs. It's going to be extinct. You have to accept that you failed. And I mean, there's no way I'm going to read his Superman script. I'm sure some of you will. I'm sure some of you have got a lot of fucking spare time. I fucking don't. And even if I had all the time in the fucking world, the last thing I would be doing is reading this man's goddamn awful script. And you just wonder where all this is going to end. Where is the truth of this situation? He's going to make a Man of Tomorrow movie. Why isn't he focusing on this movie? Because he's triggered. Because Snyder is thriving. He's worried that Netflix are going to restore the Snyderverse, because they're even using the Snyderverse images in their promotions. When they talk about WB, they're not using pictures of his Superman. They're using pictures of Zack's Snyderverse, DCEU. This is how insane this situation is. Now, back when he released the first Guardians, maybe he could have won. He would have won a popularity contest against Zack Snyder, because it was all, the MCU is the bestest ever. James Gunn and Guardians of the Galaxy are the bestest ever, and Zack Snyder sucks. Well, they saw your goddamn awful Superman movie, and all the haters of Man of Steel and of Snyder went, oh my God, Man of Steel and the Snyderverse wasn't so bad after all. You did it to yourself, James. You were never capable of giving us a great, epic, outstanding Superman movie like Man of Steel. And now, you want us to read your goddamn awful Superman script. Listen, I'm very cynical about New Hollywood. Nothing they do or say surprises me at this point. But the fact that this man thinks that any majority of DC or Superman fans would want to sit there reading his awful, rubbish, crappy, shitty Superman script is beyond me. That kind of thing does surprise me. Does he not realize that his work on this Superman movie was shit? Because you can keep on riding the wave of the fake box office that WB have padded for you. Good luck to you. You can keep on boasting about golden tomatoes, silver tomatoes, red tomatoes, peaches. I don't give a fucking shit. But your Superman movie was terrible. And if you can't see that, then your ego is bigger than my what's it, which would take some fucking doing. By the way, this man's ego is cringe. This man's ego is embarrassing. So no, I won't be reading his goddamn awful Superman script. Is the Man of Steel script available? I'll read that out to you anytime you fucking want. Send it to me. If anyone's got that, a few pages, we'll read it. That is a goated fucking Superman script. I'm just bemused. Bemused at what's going on. Imagine the guy who directed Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, releasing the script for that movie. Imagine the guy who directed Last Action Hero releasing the script for Last Action Hero after it flopped. Imagine Costner releasing the script for Waterworld after it fucking flopped. And they're better movies than James Gunn's fucking Superman. They're actually movies I quite like, even though they flopped. Look, it's a joke. I grew up in this industry. I've been around this industry all my life. And I've never seen such a cringe, embarrassing era ever in the history of this beautiful art form. But I've never seen a director who's such an egotistical maniac like Gunn. Clearly he thinks his script is worth reading. Now, I'd rather read to you my own Superman fanfic scripts than read his shit. He doesn't like Superman. He doesn't love Superman. He had his fucking CGI dog urinate on Superman in that Supergirl trailer. Anyone who does that can't like fucking Superman. Can he now? And he's releasing a goddamn awful script. 30 pages of a goddamn awful script. I read one of the comments saying, wow, 30 pages. That's a lot, James. Yeah, that's a lot of shit to sniff and to wipe and to read. And I'm not interested in reading that shit. But the fact that this man thinks that the majority of movie fans, of DC fans, of Superman fans especially, want to read his shit. I'd rather read a fucking comic book. I'm not a reader specifically. I'm a movie viewer. I'm a TV viewer. I'm not a reader. I don't have the concentration really. But the point being, it's a parody. We live in a parody world where this man thought it would be an interesting thing for fans to read his script. We watched your movie. That's enough, son. We don't need to read your fucking script as well. But there you go. This is the world we live in. It's so sad not to be inspired by the future of DC live action, because while this man is while this man is in control, there's nothing to actually look forward to. That saddens me. That depresses me. And can I see it really changing when Netflix take control of WB? I have no idea what they're going to do. Snyder fans trust Netflix. Snyder fans trust Sarandos. I'm not necessarily sure that I trust him. He's saying he's going to honour the theatrical window when he has control of WB. He will say anything to get through antitrust. He's saying now that they were even looking at doing proper full cinematic windows, theatrical windows, before they bought WB. But they didn't do it. He will say anything to get through antitrust. So we'll see if we can trust Sarandos. We'll see if he restores the Snyderverse. We'll see if he fires Gunn. Because if he keeps Zaslav and Gunn in control, nothing's going to fucking change. It's just going to be the same old parody situation we're getting with Gunn now. With goddamn awful, not just Superman, but DC, animation, television, and film. What happened to the gaming? The DCU was supposed to be movies, TV, streaming, and gaming. And animation, where's the gaming? Where's the gaming, bruh? Where's all those games? He keeps on telling us they're not ready, games take time. Jesus fucking Christ! Couldn't you have even made the basic fucking game to attach to your Superman movie? If you're telling me your DCU is going to have gaming as part of it, then every one of your films should have a game fucking attached to it. We we've been waiting for a Superman game for fucking years. It's not like WB have ever been great at making the most of the DC intellectual properties, which is crazy. But Gunn is on another level. When you're showing off about a bad Superman movie, when you're showing off that your Superman movie's number 3 in the fucking Blu-ray charts, you need your head examining. When you release 30 fucking pages from your awful Superman movie, your awful Superman script, there's got to be something seriously wrong with you. But no one's ever said no to these fucking people. They live in a fucking Hollywood entertainment echo chamber, and no one holds them accountable for their behavior and the shit that they do. They think they're entitled to be loved and for their stuff to be loved, no matter how bad, crap, and shit it fucking is. No, I'm the customer. If you sell me moldy fucking cheese, it's gonna give me the fucking runs. Your Superman movie gave me the fucking runs. You can't just expect me to like your fucking Superman movie. It was rubbish. It was uninspiring. Rubbish. I never thought I could hate a Superman movie as much as I hate his shit. Because even the so-called bad Superman movies have something to love about them. But this is a genuinely bad Superman movie, and now he wants me to read fucking 30 pages of it. 30 pages. That's insane. I think it's unbelievable. I think the entertainment world we live in today is just insane. These people are being owned and exposed by ordinary fans. These are people who should know how to make great movies and great television. Not only do they not have the ability to do that, they don't want to make great entertainment. They think they're activists, not entertainers. That's the fucking problem. We've got Ryan Reynolds' missus having a fight on, in the public vicinity with this Baldoni geezer. And you've got Taylor Swift involved. It's fucking insane. They're all fucking insane. And don't pick sides. Don't pick Baldoni's side or Lively's side. There's no good guys left in this fucking industry. There used to be like 10% of good people in the industry before. There's not even that. But even though most of them were little shits, at least they were fucking entertaining us. And they're not doing that anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not going to back people who are in an entertainment industry but don't believe that entertaining us are their jobs. I've heard this George R.R. Martin geezer, the author of Game of Thrones, saying that his showrunner from the new Game of Thronesy show has written a scene where someone takes a shit. It's a parody industry, everyone. And James Gunn is the biggest parody that there is. But they're so fucking entitled. People working in New Hollywood are so fucking entitled. It's the stuff they say out loud, which is beyond me. Because as a business, you should know how to sell your product. And a lot of the stuff that they say doesn't make sense. The stuff that Gunn says out loud is beyond me. My Superman movie doesn't have to make $750 million. You don't say that. You hope for the best. Even if you know your movie's not going to make that. Coming out saying, oh, you don't understand movies if you think my movie has to make $750 million. Is it us who doesn't understand how movies work? or is it you, son?